Hello, my dear students. In previous chapter, we have learned about Vedic civilization. In this chapter, we are going to learn about religious trend in ancient India. Let's start. Towards the end of the Vedic period, the minutes details of Yajna rites acquired undue importance. Undue means more than necessary. Only the priestly class had knowledge of those details. Others no longer had the freedom to gain that knowledge. The Varna system restrictions become very hard in the course of a time. A personal social position was decided by the Varna into which he was born rather than by his achievement. माणसाच्या कर्तृत्वापेक्षा त्याचा जन्म कोणत्या वर्णात झाला यावर त्याच्या समाजातील स्थान ठरवू लागले. That is why from the Upanishad period we see that attempts were made to give a wider scope to religious thoughts and not restrict it only to the yajna rites. However, the thoughts in the Upanishad focused on the existence means a way of living, astitva, and the nature of the soul. It was difficult for ordinary people to understand it. This gave rise to different sects that emphasized the worship of particular deities. For example, the Shiva sect of Shiva worshippers and the Vaishnava sect of Vishnu worshippers. Different Puranas were written with a reference to these deities. Certain trends around the 16th century BCE made attempt to express religious thoughts in such a way that the common man would understand it easily. Many people realize that every person is free to find a ways of his own upliftment. प्रत्येक व्यक्तीला स्वतःच्या उन्नतीचा मार्ग शोधण्याचे स्वातंत्र्य आहे. This led to the establishment of a new religion. These religions emphatically stated that discrimination on the basis of caste has no place in an individual upliftment. व्यक्तीच्या उन्नतीसाठी जातीपातीचा भेदभाव महत्त्वाचा नसतो हे या धर्माने ठळकपणे मांडले. The work of Vardhaman Mahavir and Gautam Buddha is of special importance among the proponents of a new thoughts. Students, now we are going to see the point 5.1 Jainism, Jain Dharma. Jainism is the one of the ancient religions in India. This religion gives importance to the principle of non-violence. या धर्मात अहिंसा या तत्वाला महत्त्व दिले आहे. According to the Jain tradition, a person who reveals religious knowledge is known as a तीर्थंकर. जो माणूस धर्मज्ञान सांगतो त्याला जैन धर्मात तीर्थंकर असे म्हणतात. There have been 24 तीर्थंकर्स in all. Vardhaman Mahavir is the 24th तीर्थंकर in the Jain religious tradition. Vardhaman Mahavir 599 BCE to 527 BCE. There was a Mahajanpad known as a Vriji in what is known as the state of Bihar today. Its capital was Vaishali. Vardhaman Mahavir was born in Kundagram, a part of Vaishali. His father's name was Siddharth and mother's name was Trishala. Vardhaman Mahavir left his home and all comforts for the attainment of a knowledge. He attained enlightenment. Enlightenment means a process of gaining knowledge. After 12.5 years of rigorous तप 12.5 वर्ष तपश्चर्या केल्यानंतर त्यांना ज्ञानप्राप्ती झाली. This knowledge was pure or Keval. Therefore, he is also known as a Kevali. He was called Jin or Conqueror because the joy derived from the physical comfort and the discomfort felt due to the undesired things had no impact whatsoever on him. The term Jain derives from the word jina, शरीराला सुखकारक किंवा चांगल्या वाटणाऱ्या गोष्टींनी होणारा आनंद आणि त्रासदायक गोष्टींनी होणारी पीडा किंवा त्रास याचा स्वतःवर काहीही परिणाम होऊ न देणे म्हणजेच विकारांवर विजय मिळवणे असा विजय त्यांनी मिळवला. म्हणून त्यांना जिन म्हटले म्हणजेच जिंकणारा असे म्हटले जाऊ लागले. Vardhaman Mahavir is said to be Mahavir because he had resilience, the courage to conquer all passion. विकारांवर विजय मिळवणारे महावीर म्हणून वर्धमान यांना महावीर म्हटले जात. After the attainment of knowledge, he preached means talk on religious subject, pravachan, for about 30 years to explain the essence of religion to people, to make it easy for people to understand it. He spoke to them in Ardhamagdi, a people's language. The religion that he expounded laid stress on a good conduct. The essence of his teaching for a good conduct is contained in the 5 great vows, Pancha Mahavrate, and 3 jewels, 3 Ratna. The assembly held by the Tirthankar to preach the people was known as a Samavasaran in Ardhamagdi. Samavasaran was based on equality. People of all Varnas had entry to it. Now let's see the Pancha Mahavrate, the 5 great vows. First, Ahimsa, non-violence. No living being should be hurt, injured or harmed through one's behavior. कोणत्याही जीवाला दुखापत होईल किंवा त्यांची हिंसा होईल असे वागू नये. Second, सत्य, truth. Every speech and the action should be true. Third, asatya, non-stealing. Asatya means theft, chori, taking what belongs to others without their consent is theft or stealing. Asatya means not stealing anything. चोरी न करण्यास म्हणजेच अस्तेय. Fourth, अपगृह, non-attachment. Man tends to accumulate property due to a greed. Greed means how, lobh. Apagriha means not hoarding or accumulating anything in this way. मनात हाव बाळगून मालमत्तेचा साठा करण्याकडे माणसाचा कल असतो. असा साठा न करण्यास म्हणजेच अपगृह. And the 5th, brahmacharya, chastity. It means leaving bodily pleasures and following the vows. Now we are going to see the 3 jewels, 3 Ratne. The 3 jewels are the 3 principles. First, Samayak Darshan. Second, Samayak Jan. Third, Samayak Charitra. Samayak means balanced. First, Samayak Darshan, right faith. To understand the truth in the preaching of the Tirthankar and to have a faith in it. तीर्थंकराच्या उपदेशातील सत्य जाणून घेऊन त्यावर श्रद्धा ठेवणे. Second, Samayak Jan, right knowledge. Studying the preaching and philosophy of the Tirthankar regularly and learning its deep meaning. Third, Samayak Charitra, right conduct. Strictly following the 5 great vows. Essence of his teaching. Among the teaching of Mahavir, Anekantavad is considered to be a very important in the quest for the truth. It means multiple viewpoint. In our quest for the truth, quest means shodh. If we focus on only one or two aspects or a viewpoint and draw a conclusion, the whole truth is not known. Therefore, it is necessary to pay attention to all aspects of an issue. If people following this, they develop tolerance toward the opinion of other peoples in the society and give up the attitude of the stubborn, hatti. Adherence means palan to their own opinion. Vardhaman Mahavir taught the people that the greatness of a man does not depend on his varnas but on his excellent conduct. Conduct means behavior. In the Vedic tradition, the doors of knowledge had slowly been closed to women, but Vardhaman Mahavir gave the right of sannyas, the right to renounce the world, to women too. His teaching were love all living things, have mercy and compassion, and live and let live.